Hello, my name is Sriti Shah, and welcome to our channel Coding with JS. We will write and run our very first JavaScript program in the browser and in Node.
Every programming journey starts the same way. You get a message onto the screen. It sounds trivial, and in a sense it is. But this tiny program contains three real ideas: storing a value, transforming it, and showing the result. Almost every program you ever write is those three things. Let us build it one line at a time. The first line is a comment. 2 slashes tell JavaScript to ignore the rest of the line. Comments cost absolutely nothing when the program runs. They exist purely for the humans reading the code, including you 6 months from now. A good comment explains why the code exists, not what it does. The code already says what it does if you named things well. So save your comments for the reasoning behind a decision. Now the first real statement. We are giving a piece of text a name. The keyword const creates that name. The equals sign puts a value into it. And the text in quotes is the value itself. Text wrapped in quotes is called a string. Let us see what that did to memory. There is now a labeled box called name. Inside it sits the string j. Anywhere we write name from now on, we get that value. That is the entire point of a variable. Write the value once, use the name everywhere. If the value ever needs to change, you change it in one place. That is the difference between code you can maintain and code you cannot. Naming things well is most of what good programming actually is. Next, we build something new out of it. Another comment marking the second step. This line joins three pieces of text together: a greeting, then our name, then an exclamation mark. The plus sign between strings joins them. That operation is called concatenation. The same plus symbol adds numbers when both sides are numbers. JavaScript decides which behavior you meant from the operand types. That flexibility is convenient and occasionally a trap. Notice something important about what just happened. A brand new value was created. It holds the full greeting, hello, j. But look at the first box. It still holds exactly what it held before. Joining strings never changes the originals. It always produces something new. That property is called immutability, and strings have it. Every string method you will ever use behaves this way. Uppercasing a string hands you a new string and leaves the old one alone. Forgetting that is one of the most common beginner mistakes. Let us track the program as a sequence of steps. Step 1 was line 2, which stored the name. Step 2 was line 5, which built the message. Notice that step 2 depended on step 1. If they were swapped, the program would fail. Order matters enormously in programming. A value has to exist before anything can use it. That sounds obvious, and it causes real bugs anyway. Reading code top to bottom is how you catch those. Now the last piece, showing the result. A final comment marks the third step. And here is the line that produces output. Console is an object the environment gives you. Log is a function on it that prints whatever you pass. We're passing our message variable in. This function is going to be your closest friend. It is how you see inside a running program. When something behaves unexpectedly, you print things. You check what a value actually is rather than guessing. Beginners underuse it enormously. Print early, print often, and delete them later. You can pass several values at once, separated by commas. That is often faster than printing one thing at a time. There are also better console methods, which we cover soon. Time to actually run the file. We hand it to Node from the command line. Node reads the file from the top. It runs each statement in order. And the message appears. There it is, your first JavaScript program. Let us complete the step table. Step 3 was line 8, which printed the message. 3 lines of real code, 3 distinct steps. Stored transform show. Every program you write follows that same skeleton. Bigger programs simply do it many more times. One more idea before we finish. JavaScript runs your file from top to bottom. One statement completes before the next begins. That predictability is what makes code readable. You can follow it with your finger and know what happens. Later we will meet code that breaks that assumption. Asynchronous code does not wait its turn. But that is a long way off, and this rule holds until then. Try changing the name and running it again. Then try printing the name on its own line. Then try joining 3 different pieces of text. Small experiments teach far more than reading does. Break it deliberately and read the error message. Error messages are instructions, not punishment. Delete a semicolon and see what the engine tells you. Misspell a variable name and read the reference error carefully. Every error you cause deliberately is one you will recognize later. So that is your first program. You stored a value with const. You built a new value by joining strings. And you printed it with console.log. 3 ideas that never stop being useful. Everything after this is a variation on them. Next time we look at where this code can actually run.